So since we've been talking about the Mango Ludwig stuff, there has been some updates to the situation, mainly Ludwig's response on stream, to which when I first watched it, it was very questionable. Even watching it a second time, I really didn't understand his point, especially considering who Ludwig is known to be. But if you're somehow not in the know and you don't know what's really going on with the situation, Ludwig, a famous YouTuber / streamer, content creator, hosted a little get-together where a lot of his friends from different sides of the streaming community all got together for a Mogul Moves event that was centered around mainly drinking beer and playing Mario Kart. They called it Beer-Yo Kart. One person in particular wasn't supposed to be there considering his past with alcohol and getting drunk, that being Mango, someone who streams and is known for his Super Smash Bros. Melee content. As the night went on, Mango would increasingly become more intoxicated, with Ludwig and others cheering him on. Ludwig specifically would shout out loud to the crowd what number the breathalyzer said whenever he tested Mango. For example, he would test Mango, look at the number, and say to everybody, "Hey guys, Mango just blew an unreasonably high blood alcohol level. Let's all cheer for that," all the while knowing his history with alcohol. This whole situation would come to a head where Mango would start sexually harassing some streamers and making them feel uncomfortable. Ludwig would then be seen doing next to nothing to stop something like this happening. Cut to the next morning, and Ludwig absolutely throws his friend under the bus and bans him from any more Mogul Moves events. Mango would then receive further punishment, both by Twitch and his organization Cloud9, of which he had been a partner of for a very long time. Now that you know what got us here, this is what Ludwig had to say.
Are going to be a lot more drama heads today, okay? I won't lie about it. It is what it is. But in this world, we can only control the things we can control, and I can't control my reputation. I can't control the way people feel about me.
All right, brother, 13 seconds in and I already have to stop the video. One, I don't think you can make a statement like that when you're in the wrong in a certain situation. And two, you can absolutely control the perception of you through your actions. Yeah, sure, in some cases it might not be everyone, but in a majority of cases, yeah, you can. To be honest, I don't even know why he started out the video like this, considering the fact that it's not like he doesn't know what happened. To me, saying something like that sounds like it would come from somebody who was ignorant about the situation and wasn't directly involved like Ludwig is.
Now, I did talk to Mango, actually. I talked to Mango. He reached out. We talked a bit. And I have some thoughts and opinions that I thought about speaking, but he asked of me to not speak on it. And I think that's a fair request. He said, I want to take it on the chin. I think the drama is dying out. He's spending time with his kid. He started day one of not drinking yesterday, which is dope. And like, I think genuinely there's a perception of Mango that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming in a month or whenever it is. And like, he was messaging me. He was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mango's behalf. And I know that because I speak to Mango, because I am still friends with him. And I banned him from my events because I felt I had to, because my girlfriend and my girlfriend's best friend Maya are in my room at 2 a.m. telling me that they felt really uncomfortable at my own event. So I think a lot of people want me to take accountability.
Yeah, so not everybody who is covering this situation just wants to do this for views. A lot of the people who are covering stuff like this either have somebody in their lives or are going through addiction themselves. And when they see someone getting taken advantage of, for content no less, they're gonna want to call it out because they're angry. So don't try to give me that crap about, oh, you don't really care about Mango, not like I do. Brother, you sat there and watched him almost drink himself unconscious and cheered when he blew a blood alcohol level of 0.32, well past the legal limit in the United States, and far too close to a level that can be considered deadly. Now, don't get me wrong, as I said in the last video about this situation, Mango isn't fully absolved of his part in this either. As someone who knows they shouldn't be drinking or anywhere near alcohol because you know how bad it can get, he definitely should have stayed away from something that was called Beer-Yo Kart. But then that begs the question, why is he even getting invited in the first place? The person that's hosting is responsible for creating a safe space for anybody who attends. That should just be common sense. I don't know why that's a surprise. I've been to one party in my life that wasn't birthday related, I guess, and even I know that.
I think I said my piece on it, and I think if people don't fuck with me, that's totally chill. And if anyone in here don't fuck with me, I think that's totally chill. I actually don't mind that. I can't control that aspect. I don't need to be liked by people, but it is what it is. I don't understand necessarily why Twitch banned Mango and not me. I don't even know if I necessarily agree with it. I think it'd be fine if Twitch banned me. But I'm not Twitch. I'm not going to personally ban myself. I don't think it's my responsibility. I think my responsibility is to just like fucking keep trudging through life because the world keeps spinning and it doesn't stop. And like deal with Mango in a personal way, but it doesn't need to be public, especially if that's his desire, right? Especially if that's what he asks. So anyway, that's basically it. And that is what it is, bro. And I actually genuinely have no ill will towards any drama channel who makes videos. Like, I think it is a hustle. It is a career that they have made. They speak on any drama for 20 minutes and they move on. I think the actual care about the things they talk about factor is very small, but like, that's fine, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know why you're trying to call into question the concern of anybody who's covering the situation, any drama YouTuber that's covering the situation, just because it's easy for them to do. You trying to shift the blame onto other people doesn't really make too much sense here.
It's like, it's a hustle. I don't fuck with any of them in the sense that I don't watch them. When I'm in bed, I watch 3 things, okay? I watch Northern Lion streams, I watch One Piece, the anime, and I watch,
Ashjorn.
Wow, Ludwig, you're a viewer of the channel? Wow. Honestly, you know what? I take back everything I said about you. You have no blame in this situation.
That's pretty much it. It's not my main pursuit, but I understand drama pays the bills quite well. You make a video 20 minutes every day about some shit you can talk about, get a couple 100,000 views. That's an easy life. That's a good life. So, you know, I can't blame the hustle. I understand why they do it. And I thought about, like, maybe I should make a mogul mail and address it all and talk about it. And then I was like, well, who am I doing this for? Ultimately, I'm doing it to change the opinion that other people have of me, as opposed to doing what I think is actually more important, which is just, you know, going through life, attempting to be better in different arenas. It doesn't matter if people think I'm doing better. It matters if I think I'm doing better and the people around me think I'm doing better. I don't need to change people's minds and whatnot. That is like a purely selfish endeavor to be viewed upon more favorably, but who cares about being viewed upon more favorably? We all get buried under the dirt at the end of the day, and I think we should just do our best to help the people around us as we go through our life.
What? I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why people don't like Ludwig is because he's a fence sitter, as in he's always trying to be on the right side of any drama that he covers. This is also the same guy that's so whipped by Hassan. After being told by him to take down a video that was actually criticizing him for once, he listened and did it. Honestly, this is like a 2 out of 10 apology. Like, there's actually no way he doesn't see the irony in that last statement. Right message, wrong messenger, I guess. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.